How does a man face death, defy impossible odds, and rise to global acclaim, only to fall from grace years later? The story of Lance Armstrong is a whirlwind of epic victories and devastating controversies, a tale where his triumph over cancer became a beacon of hope for millions, while his athletic success was later overshadowed by scandal. It's a narrative of resilience and contradiction, a portrait of human complexity where glory and downfall are inextricably linked. Lance Armstrong was born to compete. From a young age, he exuded an almost boundless energy and an unshakable determination that set him apart. Starting as a triathlete, he quickly discovered his true calling in cycling. By his early 20s, Armstrong was a rising star, celebrated for his relentless drive and exceptional talent. As his career soared, Armstrong became known as a force of nature in a sport that demands extraordinary endurance, strategy, and courage. By 25, he was already a beacon of promise in the cycling world, winning races and earning admiration globally. Yet, beneath the surface, an unseen threat was growing inside his body, one that would change the course of his life forever. In October 1996, just as his career was reaching new heights, Armstrong began noticing alarming symptoms: intense pain, persistent coughing that produced blood, and unusual swelling. The news came like a thunderclap. He was diagnosed with advanced testicular cancer, which had already metastasized to his lungs and brain. For Armstrong, hearing that his chances of survival were slim was like facing the steepest, most treacherous climb of his life. But quitting was never an option. "I will beat this," he declared with unwavering conviction, rallying those around him with his sheer willpower. The journey ahead was brutal. Armstrong underwent surgery to remove the affected testicle, followed by an aggressive chemotherapy regimen. Determined to preserve his lungs, vital for any cyclist, he opted for an experimental treatment that reduced potential lung damage. The chemotherapy sessions were grueling, draining him of strength and testing his physical and mental limits. During moments of vulnerability, Armstrong found strength in his family, friends, and an unrelenting belief in his ability to conquer the disease. "Pain is temporary," he often repeated, turning the phrase into a personal mantra. He approached his treatment with the same discipline and grit that had defined his cycling career, viewing every day as a critical stage in his battle for survival. After months of harrowing treatment, the long-awaited news arrived: Lance was cancer-free. It was a victory that seemed almost miraculous, a testament to science, resilience, and human determination. He wasn't just a survivor, he was a symbol of hope and perseverance. As his body healed, Armstrong knew his battle wasn't truly over. He was determined to show the world that cancer did not define him. From that moment on, his story would not only be about triumphs on the bike, but also about his fight to reclaim his life and inspire others to do the same. Lance Armstrong's story was beginning to feel like a myth in the making. After conquering cancer, a challenge that would have crushed many, Lance wasn't content with mere survival. He was determined to return to professional cycling. For him, every pedal stroke was more than just a movement. It was a declaration of life, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. In 1999, Armstrong made his comeback on the grandest stage of all, the Tour de France. Skeptics doubted that someone who had undergone such grueling treatments could ever compete at the sport's highest level. But Armstrong didn't just compete, he won. That victory marked the beginning of an unprecedented streak of 7 consecutive Tour de France titles, from 1999 to 2005. Each victory was celebrated as nothing short of miraculous. Armstrong became a global icon, embodying resilience and triumph over adversity. The image of him crossing the finish line, arms raised in triumph, became a symbol of hope and inspiration for millions around the world. As his cycling career soared, Armstrong turned his focus to a mission beyond himself. In 1997, he founded the Lance Armstrong Foundation, later rebranded as Live Strong. His goal was clear: to support cancer patients and survivors and to bring awareness to the fight against the disease. Livestrong quickly grew into a global movement. The iconic yellow wristbands, emblazoned with the word Livestrong, became a universal symbol of strength and solidarity. The foundation raised hundreds of millions of dollars for cancer research and support programs, transforming the way the world viewed cancer survivorship. Armstrong leveraged his story to inspire action, urging people to believe in their own strength. His message was simple but powerful: cancer is not the end, it's a battle that can be fought and won. But the narrative of triumph took a dramatic turn. Over the years, whispers of doping surrounded Armstrong and his team. He vehemently denied the allegations, defending his legacy and attacking critics with fierce determination. In 2013, after years of investigations and mounting evidence, Armstrong publicly confessed to using performance-enhancing drugs during his career. The confession shocked the world. His 7 Tour de France titles were stripped, and he was banned from professional cycling for life. The fallout was immense. Fans, once inspired by his story, felt betrayed. The cycling community reeled from the scandal, and Livestrong distanced itself from its founder. Yet, for many, his contributions to cancer awareness and support remain significant. Lance Armstrong is a complex figure, a man who stared death in the face and emerged victorious, yet succumbed to the pressures and temptations of a highly competitive world. His story is a reminder that heroes, too, are deeply human, capable of both greatness and failure. Despite the tarnish on his athletic achievements, Armstrong's fight against cancer and the impact of the Livestrong Foundation endure as lasting legacies. His life is a testament to the duality of the human experience, where extraordinary triumphs and profound flaws coexist in a single, unforgettable journey.